Hello, my loves. Welcome to this short pelvic relaxation exercise. We're going to primarily be focusing on relaxing the pelvic floor muscles and allowing that pelvic diaphragm to open and release. So often when we're working with held tension in the pelvic region, we're actually told to tighten and squeeze, and that can really actually lock trauma and tension inside and mean that we harden in this area, when actually as women we are supposed to be soft and open and fluid. The muscles in this area aren't supposed to be tight, they're supposed to be open and kind of soft and receptive. So we'll work on softening in this area before anything else. That's the most important thing, and just tuning in with this region. And then after that you can work on the two directions of softening and then a gentle squeeze. Softening, a gentle squeeze. So you have your pelvic diaphragm at the base, and it basically is like a sling holding in your pelvic organs and your vagina and anus and everything that's in that space. It just kind of holds that in. And when you breathe in, we're going to breathe in and expand the belly. Soften your jaw, because your jaw is directly linked to your womb space and your pelvic region. So soften your jaw, soften your tongue. Inhale, expand the belly. And as you do that, see if you can feel a very subtle sensation of your pelvic diaphragm flattening and opening. This sort of gentle, very subtle feeling, almost like your anus is slightly descending towards your seat. This slight descension and opening. And then as you exhale, you can just let that go. You inhale, expand your belly. See if you can very, very subtly feel an opening and a lowering of your diaphragm in the pelvic region. And as you exhale, you can just soften and sort of let the pelvic bowl relax and come back to neutral. You inhale, exhale, let it go. Inhale, feel that lowering of your pelvic muscles. Exhale, soften back to neutral. This exercise, you may need to do it over and over just to feel that kind of subtlety and tune in with that region. And no stress, no needing it to be perfect, or if you can't feel it, don't worry, because you will. Just practice. And even in doing it, you're still softening these muscles. You're releasing tension, you're releasing trauma. If at any point you feel you need to sigh or yawn or anything else that might come through, just allow that to happen. And for now, it's just about tuning in for receptivity to the more subtle experiences in your body. I'm going to invite in a gentle squeeze on the exhale. Okay, so really lovely and light. You just squeeze the muscles in your pelvic region a bit like you need to hold in a P. So we'll inhale, expand the belly and soften, flatten that diaphragm. Exhale, little squeeze. Inhale, soften, open, lower those muscles. Exhale, gentle squeeze as you let the breath release. Inhale, relax the belly. Exhale, draw slightly in and up. And repeat in this way. You can do sort of 10 rounds of this or something, and then relax the muscles completely and just take another 5 or so of those breaths where you're just breathing in, expanding your belly and lowering both diaphragms. So your pelvic diaphragm lowers and opens. And as you exhale, you kind of just contract back to neutral with no intentional squeeze. Softening your muscles, intentionally bringing relaxation and release to your pelvic region. And now bring your hands to your belly below your navel and just start to rub in a clockwise direction. Nice. Come back to stillness. Find that yoni mudra with the thumb and the index finger touching a triangle or diamond shape from your belly button down to your pelvis. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the mouth. Audible sound. Inhale. Exhale. One more time. Inhale. Exhale. Bring one hand to your heart space, one hand to your lower belly. Stay here for as long as you want. And I'll sign off here. So much love. Thank you for being here, and see you next time.